lasagna noodles in our slow cooker. In addition to our lasagna noodles, I'm coming in with our par-cooked ground beef for this delicious and easy one-pot recipe. Perfect. And I bet you're wondering, how are we gonna cook those lasagna noodles? I'm gonna go in with some of my heavy whipping cream right on top of our ground beef, our lasagna noodles. And I went with one whole pack of lasagna noodles, and I did about a pound of our ground beef, par-cooked, unseasoned. I'm also gonna be coming in with one of my favorite tomato sauces, which is the Ragu Simply. Obviously, you can do whatever kind of sauce you like. I'm gonna go in with this entire jar of our Ragu Simply right into our slow cooker, just like so. I'm also gonna be coming in with a touch of our vegetable broth. You could do a beef broth, a chicken broth, or a bone broth, but just remember, we have a whole package of those lasagna noodles, so we wanna make sure that we have plenty of liquid to cook up those yummy, yummy noodles. Obviously, you can make your own pasta. I do not know how to do that. So we went in with the store-bought. And we all know I'm a garlic girly. So we're going in with our minced garlic. I'm gonna go in with a ton of that garlic because this is a big crock pot, folks. We wanna make sure we get a ton of that garlic, so don't be shy. Obviously, you can use fresh, or you can do a garlic salt, a garlic powder, but I don't mind using the garlic. And of course, no lasagna is complete without some ricotta cheese. I love just doing a little bit of this ricotta. It just adds a little creaminess. So I'm gonna go right on in. Oh, I love ricotta too. You could also do like a burrata here, a goat cheese. You could even do cottage cheese if you wanted to do a higher protein option. But I'm going in with that entire container of our ricotta, just like so, into our slow cooker. And of course, we need more cheese. Everything is always better with more cheese. I have a block of Parmesan. I'm just going in and we are going to be grating that fresh Parmesan. I always get roasted for using bags and jars and cans. So I thought, why not go in with a fresh Parmesan grate right into our slow cooker? So we'll go ahead and do that very quickly because this might take forever. So we'll go ahead and get this nice and shredded before we move on to our next step. All right, we went in with about a fourth of that block. Obviously, you can buy the pre-shredded, but I love buying those blocks. And then I always like to save some because we always want to top some off. I'm gonna go in with my final ingredient, which is our chopped parsley, just for some added freshness. And it's really just going to create a delicious herbaceous note for this easy, slow cooker meal. I'm going in with my spatula and I really just want to break up some of that ricotta and our Parmesan and our ground beef. And I really want to make sure that our noodles are super saturated, just like so. I mean, this is already smelling like lasagna and we haven't even plugged our slow cooker in. So I'm just going ahead, making sure it's nice and well combined before we go ahead and grab our lid, crock pot lid, boop, lid. And then we're gonna go high. We are going 3 to 4 hours so we can check on those noodles. Okay, folks, our lasagna crockpot soup is done. I'm gonna turn this on warm because we are gonna be munching on this all day long. Oh, it smells like an Italian restaurant in here. It is so delicious. I've just been cooking this and we are gonna go right on in. I have that ground beef, we have that ricotta, we have all of our lasagna noodles. She is thick and creamy and meaty, literally just like lasagna in the crock pot, but in soup form because we added that veggie broth. Oh my goodness, if you could smell this right now. And the only thing that we are missing, of course, it's lasagna. So any kind of pasta, we need more Parmesan cheese. So I'm gonna go right on over with a ton more of that Parmesan cheese. You could also add they have like an Italian blend. You could do a mozzarella here. You could even do like the fake Parmesan, like in a green container. But I had this fresh block of Parmesan and I thought, wow, this is gonna be perfect for our lasagna soup. You'd also add some fresh basil here. And I think that looks absolutely delicious. And then I always like to keep the block nearby for folks if they want to have more cheese, because there's nothing wrong with that. All right, moment of truth. Oh, the noodles are perfectly cooked. That ricotta just makes it so creamy with that heavy whip. And then our par-cooked beef. I like to par-cook the beef because it's gonna be sitting in the crock pot for a minute, so we don't want overcooked. You could also do like a ground turkey, a ground chicken here. I mean, you could even make this vegetarian as well. All right, moment of truth. It's really, really hot. I probably should have waited, but get a little bit of everything. Am I right? Oh, the perfect bite too. You have to give this easy crock pot recipe a try. Cheers.